they tell him to stop it, but he doesn't. So this is another movie that follows, or where the main character isn't quite right in the head, and who is, well, he's not the most good person out there. So the movie from the start was very intriguing. The story is very intriguing, and it starts off with kind of a mystery, and you want to get to know like what it means, what it is, and I think the way it's taught is very good because they still keep the mystery, but at the same time they reveal some things, but they keep the most important or the most shocking reveals and all of that for the end, and it works. Also right from the start, like it's so beautifully shot. The cinematography is just beautiful, and it's very detail focused, but it is a very effective movie, even though it's not like very graphic for the most part, or gory. It's very fucked up, which just shows that, the story itself is needed for that. Yeah, the mystery was at times confusing, but then it makes sense in the end. So, and I like that it withholds information and it keeps it to the end. It has just the perfect pace, and it's accompanied by the perfect cinematography, so it just flows, even though I think it's kind of a long movie, if I'm not mistaken. It has 2 hours. It's 2 hours long, so not too bad. And it is directed by Pedro Almodovar. So this movie I definitely recommend if you like, psychological movies that present some interesting questions that make you think, like even some more questions. It's definitely not. I'm definitely going to be watching it again in the future, and I think this is our